I see you wearing the Studio 115 shirt. It didn't shrink on you in the wash like it did with Steve's.
No, apparently it only happens to his shirts.
This one's shrinking on me, but it's not because of the shirt. Welcome back, guys.
To whatever the hell this is.
It's another fucking week. No. I enjoy doing this. So, welcome back, guys. Studio 115. You're calling it Season 2, Episode 3? Damn, we're already on Episode 3. God. Fucking hate doing this. I'm kidding.
Is it that we're going to cancel yet?
How the fuck are we not canceled? They probably also they say that we shouldn't curse within the first minute, and I just let off like 3. I'm the reason why we're demonetized.
Before we get into anything, football season has started. As you guys, obviously, the guys that follow or the women that follow.
The Chiefs are already cheating their asses off.
It started on Thursday, which obviously the champions always start off the year. And we went against
the Ravens.
Yes, Ravens. A bunch of boo-hooers. And like if you look at it in a nutshell, yes, Kansas City won, which I'm happy. And it's like, oh, they won by an inch.
No, and, also by blown calls, but it's okay.
Or stuff like that. If you break down even just the highlights and look at the bigger picture, like Hollywood Brown is not even there yet. He will be joining us. You see Worthy, all of a sudden, if he stays on this track, they're going to be scary if they put all the pieces together. Now, that's an if. But if anyone could do it, one of the greatest coaches ever, Andy, and the GOAT of Mahomes, they have a really good chance of doing it. Man. Like, it's the little small things that you have to look and say, damn, if they could figure this out and put everything in its right place, who's stopping them?
Definitely not the refs.
But it's a long season. We will see. Your Cleveland plays today.
Yeah. Also the Bills. I think. The Bills? Buffalo Bills?
Is that an expansion team?
I think they're in
CFL?
What's the one that the WWE tried? XFL? I'm kidding. They're the only New York team.
It's true.
Everyone else is New Jersey.
But the Giants do play today, and the Jets play tomorrow.
Yeah.
We will see Rodgers
get hurt in the 8th minute. Double last year.
Well, he made it longer.
Wow. Living up to his fucking salary.
We will see. But yeah, I love football, so I'm happy. I'm excited.
Sorry. English is just not coming out of my mouth today. I will say I give you a lot of shit because of your team. I do think they are a good team. I think their coach is amazing. I think the quarterback is really good. Kelsey has made some bad calls in his life, but that's his personal life, not really his, football career. I think as a team, they're kind of would be like they could do it on their own, but the NFL seems to be favoring them heavily. So it's kind of taken away the luster of them doing it. You know? Like, let's just go back to the season opening game. They bombarded the Ravens with that new offensive line needs to be lined up. Like, the head needs to be at the snapper's waistline. The Chiefs were not called on that on several occasions. I'm not coming after you for saying, like, for that happening. It's just, like, they could do it. They have the manpower to do it on their own. But the NFL kind of doing all this shit, it's kind of like, dude, you're taking away that glory. You're taking away that luster of them doing it. You know?
I don't see it.
No? You just enjoy it?
Like, I don't see it. I see... Like, do they miss calls? Of course. They're always going to miss calls. I mean, look at the horrible calls in baseball. But that's for another day. They're always going to miss calls. But do I see, like, blatant, like, that... I tried. I even went back to last year's Super Bowl game, and I saw the Chiefs get calls, like holding. And
they were not called for holding.
I did.
They were not called for holding. Saw it. That entire Super Bowl game, they were not called for a single hold.
I saw it. I went back.
Really?
To what you said, and I'm like, let me find out. And then in one of the plays is holding Chiefs, and I'm like,
in the past one that just happened,
49ers.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, I'm confused.
Now I gotta come up with the proof. I gotta fucking show you, and I gotta crush your dreams. Cause
now, did the Eagles get? Look, they got a new offensive coordinator. They
Eagles,
Ravens. They got a new offense coordinator. The whole front. I don't want to say all of them, but most of them are rookies, and you could tell. Like, did they shoot themselves in the foot? Yes. Am I a Baltimore fan? No. But did they shoot themselves in the foot? Yes. In the first quarter alone, the amount of calls of them, it's expected. You got a new coordinator. He's learning. They're learning from him, vice versa. Okay, I get it. You know, the quarterback, Lamar, he's not an elite passer. We all know this. He's ridiculous running. I mean, he's elite in that. He's gotten better in passing. But what happens is when things get tough or, like, you know, it's tight, he kind of, like, breaks. And it's been kind of like a redundant. Now, did he go crazy in the last plays to get him to that, you know, inch? Yes. Right there, if he could hone that and play like that, I mean, you'd never play like that the whole time. But
yeah, that would be kind of like draining.
Yeah. If he could play like that, at least, I don't know.
Before the first half ends, and then...
Like, for most of the game, oh, forget it. People are in trouble. But it's the opposite. You don't see those many, you know? And it's like, and then for him to say at the end, like, I still think it's a pass. Like, dude, stop it. Stop. There's no cheating in that. The toe is clearly out. Everyone says it. Like, you just have to say, we had a chance, unfortunately, by a toe. But it happens. These games will have ends like that. Don't just, I still think it. Because now you're looking foolish. Like, they showed you in every angle possibly. There was no way you could say, maybe? No.
I will say it does look like, in like two of the angles, it looks like the Chiefs, the one that's jumping behind him, kicks his leg.
Maybe. But in that moment, you know, it's kind of hard to control your body. So those things do happen.
I mean, I don't know, jumping, using your arms, trying to do that, and then you kick the guy's leg. I don't know if that's like, lose control. I think that was more precise.
Well, you imagine running. It's not like you're doing it standing. You're running doing this. So
when you jump though, your legs don't go flared out. They like stay like, because you got to propel yourself up.
It depends on how you're trying to land or which way it's going.
Or if you're trying to kick someone. Okay, that one I was just. It does look like he kicks him, whether it's purposely or completely by accident.
I mean, there are times where right at the edge they're going for a call, and you kind of could get away with that little. So when they fall back down, they're out. Not blatant, like boom, but they all have these little
tricks and
But
also, I just want to remind you, we have the Chinese battery in, so it might end now.
It's already 30?
No. What are we at? We're at like 17-ish. Fuck. I derailed myself. I think the Browns have all of their players back. Right? I mean,
from what I've heard, yeah.
Flacco is. I don't think he's in it, right?
I don't know. I
that think was just back to his couch. But I mean, he did amazing. Yeah. He did amazing for us. I mean, that joke hurt me to say it, but he did an amazing. I wish he had more of a like a running game. Not himself, but someone just to fucking come in and take the ball and run. You could put anyone in there. Maybe not the defensive line, but like anyone else. Just take them, put them in, run the fucking ball. Because all they had to do in the playoffs was block the fucking
I think it was
passing game.
Your because you have a good running back, right?
He was hurt,
got injured, right? That's what happened, yeah.
And then the backup runner got hurt too.
And he was
so it was like,
yeah.
But like at that point, put anyone. I popped the thing by saying put. I see it on you see the yellow and the red. Mm-hmm. But like put the backup kicker as running.
No, yeah. But if you guys have everyone's fresh and everything, you guys did have a great defense last year. It was scary.
Mm-hmm.
And those two running backs come, and they're even like 95 and above. That should be good. And then you guys have the quarterback, right? I know he's not very well liked with his, history.
Fuck that. Play football.
But as a football player, the way he played in Houston...
Thankfully, he's no like Ben Roethlisberger, but
but no, I mean, if he could get it, I'm forgetting his name. Damn, if he could get it, he's not a joke.
Mm-hmm.
So
better than Mahomes?
Not even close.
Yeah, he doesn't do this weird thing when he's like walking away from the
something like that, right? Listen. Peyton Manning, Albert Einstein, the geniuses. They have these things, whether it be hand gestures or, Peyton Manning with his not from this earth head. These geniuses have their ways. Not everyone is a football god. Not spiritually. But in football world, you have these.
Which actually brings me to a little cutout right now. It's Sunday, the Lord's Day. Have you praised Jesus today? But you haven't. Probably should. A lot more people nowadays need to do that.
Go to church.
So in this little...
And read your Bible.
Hopefully I edit it. There will be a Bible verse. Trying something new. I curse a lot, so I want to try to dial that back with Jesus.
you know this little part Steven's gonna fast forward. You know. Oh, but remind me of that. Just real quick to digress into something else. Is it digress? No, that's after.
Yeah, regress.
Yeah. But not football. We were talking about something and it reminded me Steve. Brian brought this up and he's correct. It seems like everything I've given you, you've either lost or it has shrunk. I'm gonna leave that right there.
Leave that fact right on the table.
Leave that fact right there. If you want to dispute it, leave it on the comments. But you have lost what I've given you, and the other stuff you have shrunk, and due to the shrinkage, you have decided to take scissors to them.
Yeah, you have it all the way up there. Okay, they won't see it.
I forgot.
I forgot the command strips to put it like hanging up.
But yeah, just wanted to leave that there. Yeah. Did not hear from you all week. Not even a text.
Yeah, not even like thank you for, clarifying that whole eye solution versus
yeah, I mean, did you see the episode? Did you even
change your ways? Probably not.
Did Dawn speak to you? Did you see it? No. And if you don't want to text us or call us, leave a comment.
Yeah, I mean, he texts me all the time.
He just sends me reels. That's it.
He sent me his address, and then like 2 days later, he was like, "Oh, I forgot to give you the apartment number."
Yeah, because that would have been like so.
So the 3 episodes ago, sorry, when it was just me and him, we're gonna do a special. Probably come like a few months. I'm gonna go down and visit him, and we're gonna have like a,
Are you taking a little vacay?
Blessed from the past, no. I would never go to Florida ever again.
So you heard? That means your ass got to get down here.
Hell yeah. Down here? We're north.
Sorry. Yes, okay, I know. Down south, Florida, okay. If you want to get all technical, okay, get your ass up here. Is that better?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Fucking make us sound unintelligent. Like we're Chiefs fans.
See,
yeah, I almost went with Bills fans. I might have been fired Monday. It wouldn't have even been aired. He would have been like, I feel a disturbance.
I'm surprised they are fans of that team.
Do you know what shocks me more? There's fans for the Cowboys.
Yeah. Well, I think I heard. Well, it's not proven, but they asked some guy from the radio. He's not like background in like sports. He knows his sports, but like, why is it called America's Team? And he was like, I don't know. I think it's back in the day before social media and all this stuff. It was like they just promoted more, or their jersey was bought more, something like that. But I would like to look into it, why they're called that. I think it's the most expensive football team, I believe.
Yeah, well, their reputation just only went up because they had the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
That's another boost, yes.
And like for some reason, sex sells, but they were everywhere.
Yeah. There's many things they did correctly, because business-wise.
Yeah, business-wise, they're elite. Playing-wise, they're fucking trash.
They can't get over that hump. But who knows? Every season is a start of a new, right? We don't know.
Yeah.
But
I know where it's going. I know exactly where it's going.
Listen, Jerry, I know it's your team. You have generational wealth. Your kids, grandkids, great grandkids, and so forth and so forth and so forth are going to be set well their entire lives. Something most do not have. Enjoy it. You're 82. Step down. Let someone, not to like make fun of your age, but let someone younger, more in tune, more energy, let them, deal with the issues. Let them handle the who they get. Just be an owner. Oversee it, but don't put in like
Yeah, don't be
everyone
one of
else.
those like helicopter managers that just fucking like.
Everyone else does like that. You haven't. It's your team. You know what you're doing.
No,
When's
you
the last
don't.
time you won? Come on.
You don't know what you're doing.
I know you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Dude, sit. Please. And before we change the camera, just to go into baseball, Mets are freaking ridiculously hot.
Yeah, you know who also is not? The White Sox.
Yeah, no.
That like I saw like the one fan was in the stadium, took a picture of like the other side of the stadium.
Yeah,
and he was like the only one there. Maybe like two other people were like cleaning during the match, during the game.
I think it's one of the, if not the worst record.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's sad. Mets are like right now they're freaking boiling on like how
so you become a Met
they're
fan?
playing. No, but I give credit where credit's due. Yankees, I haven't changed it where I said I have to see more. But you go to, you win a series, but like then you go back to just losing a series or losing a game when y'all should sweep against, not trying to insult them, but bum teams where this is where you try to make a lead, like give yourself some cushion. These are the games. You had one of the easiest schedules, and I think you won this series that just passed. But before that one and before that one, it's just like, I don't know.
No, the series that just passed against the Rangers, they lost.
Oh, they lost.
They are. Well, I think they did win this series that they're in now with the Cubs.
Yeah, I think they won the Cubs once. The one before they lost.
Well, they still got one game to play, but I mean, they already won twice.
Yeah, so that's the series.
So they won the.
Which is what you want to do, win the series, right? So I get it, but yeah, should have been sweeping some of these.
The Cardinals beat them out.
Yeah, like come on,
Nationals beat them out. The Rockies almost beat them.
Yeah,
which is when I say that Rob hurt his back.
It's just I don't get it. It's like I don't know. Like you just look and you go. That's why I'm just happy football is here, so I don't lose more hair looking at the Yankees. Like there's times where I'm like, this is it. They're a beast. Ain't nobody stopping them.
So I know I said I'm going to save it to the end, but it actually fits perfectly right now. It's going to be the first of maybe 3 or 4. What would you get rid of if you had to decide? What would you get rid of? Baseball or football?
Baseball.
You get rid of baseball outright? Like, you have no memory of it, no recollection, no moments of like, you know what, that brought me happiness.
I love the Yankees. They're my favorite team. I grew up liking them. Mm-hmm. Do I know every detail, like Kenny?
Yeah, Kenny goes into
like,
it though.
I'm not like that, like names.
In 1968, there was
like, no,
but we're making fun of it, but it's amazing.
No,
to have that like in your memory bank.
It just sits there, and he absorbs it very well in any sport. He's good in. Mm-hmm. It's just most are not like that. So if you're like, who played this year and who played that year, like, yo, I like the team, my favorite team. I like baseball. I just love football, And yes, that's the greatest sports team ever. The Yankees, And to delete that is just ridiculous. But you're asking me like in a personal thing, so I take it personal. And I just love.
All right, don't fucking like come at me on this one though.
I love football as a sport more, so that's why I'm
Just give it a second, because
Yeah.
someone's burning alive. Hope that person's okay.
all right. But yeah, just as a personal preference, I get it. The don't kill me. The dynasty, the greatest. I'm just saying what sport I could sit down
Mm-hmm.
and watch from beginning to end and enjoy everything. It's football for me. I have a friend of mine that could do it with baseball. Just as soon as the first pitch gets thrown, he's like zoned out, to the end, and I can't. There's times where I'm just like, all right, it's boring.
Yeah, at first pitch, you're like, great. The
But
whole fucking hour of this.
good for them. I'm glad they enjoy that. Like when people go see, ballet or similar soccer,
Mm-hmm.
whatever they see, good for them. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm. Another fucking one? Like, what the fuck is wrong with people now?
You don't know how to cook?
Would you pour water directly into a fucking oil? Fucking douchebags.
Okay.
Well, it says to cool down the oil, so I put an ice cube in it. I bet you did.
Oh. I don't know, because I wanted to ask you that, but then
What?
you've just recently been getting into baseball, right?
No, God, no.
So it's no point to ask you.
There's no point in asking.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I can't get into baseball like I do with soccer or football. It's. I gave it a try. I gave it a shot to try to see which team calls out to me, to see which,
It's hard. It is hard to look at.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to try to not try. It has to be fed to you at a young age.
Yeah. I feel sad for anyone that's like, our team is the Mets. We root for the Mets. And like telling this to a baby, and the baby's just like, why? You couldn't choose like anything else? Phillies? Red Sox?
You say those names, they're giving it up for adoption.
Rangers at this point, a better team. Astros.
Oh.
Steve, how do you feel about the Astros?
I think Steve says he's becoming get him.
A
Everybody.
Marlins fan? You a Marlins fan now, Steve? Yo. Fucking two-timing bitch.
Yup.
Actually, I did get a message from Steve just now. I looked at my phone. It says, "Hey, cutie." I was like, "Oh, love you." Yeah, no. I couldn't get into baseball. That's circling that all back. I couldn't get into baseball. Like it's amazing when Kenny talks about baseball, because he has a way to like wrap it all up. But I don't just like watch it happen. I'm like, can't get into it.
It is. I mean, because sometimes the game could be 10-9, even more. And then there's times where games are going to be 1-0.
Yeah. And it's like, on both of those, I'm like, okay. Like, it doesn't... Like, I know, like, everyone, like, you know, oh, soccer is a low-scoring sport. But it's because those goals hold fucking so much weight behind it. Like, it's hard to drive past the defenders. The goalies sometimes, they're just superhuman, and they fucking... The moment the striker winds up, they know exactly where they're gonna fucking put it, and they get there. Even if they're like on the other side of the goalpost, they'll fucking like what seems like they're flying across just to make that save, and it's like, dude, there's so much weight when it gets into the net. And with baseball, it's just like, all right, fucking guy did more roids than the other one, and ball went out of the park. You go, okay, good.
I think. Just trying to see this. This is a third.
The third guy on fire? Oh, fuck, you're right. I hear him.
I'm just trying to see if they'll get close enough for us to add another edit. Okay, no.
Yeah, it's the same one, just like circling because they're lost. I can't find the Dunkin' Donuts.
It's a real emergency. Imagine an emergency.
Yeah, but there's comedy and tragedy, so
they don't know the address.
God forbid it's downstairs. We're just like shitting on it.
Smoke stuff. Oh, sounds is getting closer.
You smell someone cooking? So who went to Hobby Lobby?
We did yesterday.
What'd you get? Besides hobby stuff.
Well, the girls, they love, they could be there. After a while, I'm like, can we go?
So you don't like participating in arts and crafts?
No, I do. So... It's just, they could like really stay there, you know? Like, okay. I go there and I enjoy it, and I'm like, ooh, like I bought, okay, it's not up yet, but because she likes to do her taking everything down and then putting the next, you know, so you're going to see more like fall / you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving stuff, and then after that. But got a Red Robin. I saw something about good luck, but it looks cute. And I got some little pumpkins that say like thankful and blessed. I was looking for like smells, like potpourri and stuff, but
I went to on the date yesterday. We ended up in American Mall, and I don't know if we're back yet, but if we are, roll with it before something else interrupts us. Bath and Body Works is testing out some of the scents. They have the Stranger Things collection out.
Oh, really?
2 out of 3 of them are ass. The only good one was the Demogorgon one. We're probably not getting sponsored by them, so it's fine to just freely talk about it. Honest review. This way we can't be sued for our nothing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Take everything else away from me, bitch. They had some fall scents out. The ones that I really liked, which I picked up, were mahogany vanilla. I recommend if you make a trip out there, give that one a smell. Give that scent a smell. That's what I wanted to say, but the sentence didn't really come out in English.
Give that smell a scent?
I said give that a scent. And I want to say give that scent a smell.
Yeah.
Of course, I picked up my favorite, the black cherry Merlot, and then the carton of milk to refill it.
Yeah. This is like one of the most popular ones. That one
Dude,
and the
I fucking
Japanese
love
one.
it. There was one that was really good that my aunt had. I think it was like turquoise waters or something like that. And like, they don't make it in soap form anymore.
Mm.
Or at least you gotta like buy it off the website or something like that. Or it comes back only once in a year. I recommend that one. Yeah. There was one that was like, whipped pumpkin. Whipped pumpkin something. Dude, that shit was good. That was fire. And then there was another one that was like pumpkin sunrise or something like that. That one just smelled horrible.
Mm.
It was like they're just throwing stuff together and hoping that like because it's seasonal it sells. But what they don't know is that I'm an avid smeller and I open up the bottles and I just take a whiff.
I'm opening it up. Always. I love the season. I love the crisp, cold air, especially as we continue even more.
Mm-hmm.
Where you could use a t-shirt, but if you want, you could also have a long sleeve t-shirt. It also works well.
Or like a light jacket on, and then like during the day it warms up, so you just leave it in the car. Or
But I love that crisp, cool, and then the smells, the fall smells and just I love it.
Yeah, like nothing beats like like you're waking up and someone's like walking the dog or whatever like that, and you just hear like the crunching of like the leaves, and then you're just like, oh yes, good morning. And then that same fucking asshole is smoking a fucking blunt, and you just get that fucking scent of like raw underarm just coming in through the window, and you want to fucking strangle them for ruining the day. That. Yeah. That.
It brings joy and hate.
Yeah. That's speaking of that, okay, there's nothing in the world pisses me off more than an asshole walking around the park just smoking pot. It's like you're fine, you're being active, whatever, you're walking around. You're then immediately negating it with smoking. And then you're smoking around children.
They don't care. They don't care. And it's less that we could say because they decided, to change the rules and everything.
Like I okay, fine. It's legal for recreational use. But it still should be like, the school zones.
Yeah, it should be
smoking free.
Like,
parks should also be smoking free.
And you get a ticket.
Yeah.
And it increases if it's, you're caught again and again until you face jail time. It should be implemented like that. Because if I want to take my daughter to a park and enjoy, I don't want her to smell,
some bum looking ass fucking idiot. Just the only thing that he gets enjoyment out of is smoking pot. I'm like, dude, you're just a fucking loser. And I bet you someone's going to come to the defense on that.
Oh, yeah.
Some dumbass is going to be in the comments. Like, and it's going to be like 10 years later because apparently no one likes to comment on our videos. But like 10 years from now when like we're in the same boat. We've gotten 34 subscribers. They're going to go back to this and be like, well, it's his freedom to, smoke wherever he wants and this and that. It's like, damn, man. You're an idiot.
Yeah, it makes no damn sense.
Like, if you fought for something that actually needs to be fought for with the same amount of passion that you are defending idiots, this world will be better.
No, it's true. I completely agreeing with you.
Like there was I believe it was my sister's friend back in the day. Thankfully, my sister was like, "Now we're done. You're an idiot." Do you remember the tragedy of the Boston Marathon bombing?
Yeah.
It was two brothers. The one brother got shot down like a dog, dead, killed. Beautiful. The second one was hiding in the what's it called? The boat, or like someone's backyard,
I recall something like
bleeding out. Okay, time out. I'm not laughing because he was bleeding out, but he was hiding like a little bitch after doing something like that. Like, fucking loser. My sister's friend was saying he should be freed because he's cute.
That's like that guy that became not a celebrity, but somewhat, he got his 15 minutes because he had a mugshot and everybody went crazy for it. That's the same thing, like, or just recently that guy that's all tatted, but I think he got that in jail. I want to get his name, but he killed a woman, and then like literally the same night, a couple of hours later, he killed another one and like ran over her and called his dad and said, "Yeah, I killed her and I kept running her over and wanted to make sure, I got to get his name. Maybe on the next break, I'll get his name." But people were like going crazy on like, because they were showing like clips all over YouTube and stuff of his court appearance, and everybody was like, "He's hot," like he should be like literally the same. That's why, and just everybody started attacking these few that was just like, "Oh, he's so hot. I wish he was with me," or like, "This guy's a murderer." Like a murderer, and looking at the physical, like that's it.
Like the man's carrying the biggest red flag of them all.
Exactly. But sometimes, they're like, "Well, it's just a comment. I'm just saying they're cute." Like,
no. I'm
so
pretty
then,
sure something outweighs the physical appearance of them.
No, yeah. Then I should be able to say there's only two genders. We should be able to say many other things.
Okay. This was a weird turn into that. I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect this to be an exit out of that highway.
If people could defend, they should be let loose because they're cute or
well, I do believe there's a lot of people going against those people.
No, yeah, definitely. I'm just saying, if you could defend that, the few, then I should be able to say what I want. Because obviously, yeah.
Like, look, so... Okay, probably going to take a hard stance on this and probably going to get... Well, I'm not going to get in trouble. But just in case this is taken down, like, almost like a week or 3 later, like, I do believe that there's many sexual identities that you can identify as,
Oh,
it's being attracted to an individual or whatever. That I believe that no one has to be only straight or only gay,
Agreed.
Like in that spectrum, there is a vast spectrum. In gender, it's not as,
It's not as broad. It's more to the point. Because I've told people, I said, you can identify as whatever you want. That's your life. I'm not here to try to control your life. Identify as a dinosaur, as a toaster, as whatever you want.
You keep bringing up toaster as that. Do you want to talk about this? You want to talk about something right now?
But
do you want me to strudel your toaster?
It's been my dream.
You want to be a toaster strudel.
But I agree with that. Identify as whatever you want. It's your life, Just all I say is don't force it down my throat.
No?
Except Steve. You could do that.
I saw that downhill happening and I was like...
Yeah. But don't force it on me. That's it. I believe that there are two genders because I go according to science. There's a gender that could get pregnant and there's a gender that cannot.
That does the pregnating.
Yeah. Like, that's it. And don't give me the little, well, there's women that can't. That's because something happened. Something
like
abnormal.
it's a tragedy.
Yeah.
However, you were still built with the parts.
Yeah.
It's just there was an external tragedy that took
whether
place.
Something happened while the body was forming or an accident later on. Whatever, but that doesn't mean that they cannot have children because of their gender. That's all I say. I have nothing against them. It's just they force it on you.
I will say that no one's ever forced their opinions on me. Thankfully.
I've just been like, all right, so we're going to have this. All right, cool.
I've never been in that situation, and I'm grateful that...
And then I'm the bad guy.
I don't talk to people.
Debating. And like when I talk, I start going, and it's like I've had a few already.
Yeah, no, thankfully no one likes me enough to talk to me, so let's keep it that way, though.
And then that's why I always have to be on the run. Like, New York is like my 12th state. Because then we have the debate, then weapons get pulled out, and stuff happens. But then it's my fault.
No, you have 12? I had 3. I had New York, Virginia, and then the state of depression.
Oh, God. Hello.
No joke on that, though. I was in a state of depression. I got better. I use it as a joke now. Not to cope with anything, but as a joke.
When you could joke about something serious like that, because you learned from it and you grew from it, and it made you, I don't want to say a better person, it made you who you are.
I learned from it. I learned from...
You could look back at your older self and know that it's okay to make a joke. It doesn't have to be always so, well, this is a serious topic,
There's comedy in tragedy. I mean, if that doesn't mean you can go to somebody else who experienced depression and make jokes of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucked up. It's one of those things where it's like self-deprecating humor is probably the only okay thing.
Yeah.
But also you got to watch out because there are probably people that are using self-deprecating humor as like a mask.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, Robin Williams.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, funniest guy in the whole world. Then that happened.
Yeah. No, definitely it's a fun line. It's kind of weird. Psychology. It's
But thankfully, just in case anyone's worried if I'm actually using it as a mask, I'm surrounded by people that love me. And I mean, Galo, you can identify when I'm having an off day.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes to me right away. Are you okay? I'm grateful for that. And I hope that I also am able to catch onto your days when... No, I don't care. Okay, cool. No, there was times where you were like...
No, yeah, you've caught it. I'm just joking.
Okay.
I'm like, how can I put humor here?
I mean, Steve, too. There was Steve, because he was angry at us, but
Steve...
He was angry at us because we forgot to tell him after the barbecue that we weren't recording.
But it's not so much that. Steve could tell you, if you have pride, he will challenge you on his pride. And he admits it. He's like, I'm prideful. So he's not going to come up to you and say, yo, this is, I want to get this off my chest. Or this is how I feel. Or do you want to talk about it? He's not going to do that. You have to come to him, and it's funny because it's not just so much of a personality thing. It's also when you have that bond with someone. So I don't want to say I know Steve 100%, but it has been, a handful of years. And when you just click with people, like I click with Brian and obviously Steve, you kind of know what to do in certain situations. So Brian and I knew he was upset. We let him have a space, but there were things like when he would check out cars on the second run, I would go out there and start talking about something and be like, yo, Steve, you heard this? And it's funny. He's funny. He's angry. Like there was one time I did it around Pedro, and then another day there was someone else getting checked out. And he's angry, but he answers kind of like a grumpy baby. I ain't checked that out. It's like, I know you're mad, but you can't come up and say, look, this upset me, and I find it kind of messed up, so I just wanted to say that. And then, if y'all can, don't do that again. Because, and then be like, oh, apologies. This is like have a dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of like breaking the ice on purpose there. Because I knew he's not going to talk to us.
Yeah, no, not me. I kind of went the opposite. I said, all right, don't fucking talk to me to waste myself. Fucking douchebag. No. I knew Galo had that front going, but like if I would have also tried, it would have been like, too much. And it's like, ugh.
So I started doing that. And then at the end of the day, we used to congregate. Is that the word? Yeah.
Well, we used to stay back and hang out after work.
Yeah,
and then,
we used to.
you guys smoked and filled my lungs with smoke. It's all right.
And I remember the first 2 or 3 days, right? I think the first 2 or 3 days
he had something to do. He drove Frankie home.
He clocked out. He left. There was one though where I was walking, because Brian comes out after. So that I'm walking and I look at him and I go, "Oh, you just leaving?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got something to do." But it just makes you laugh. And I tell myself, who else do I know that's so prideful, just like that, and you just will never get through to them? Tell me. So I know how to. Not that I know how to deal with it. I've gained experience. So then the second day, I'm like, I'm gonna try it again. Like, he thinks he's gonna beat me. Like, no, Libras don't beat Leos. It just doesn't happen. Sorry. So I went and not that I forced him, but I just started talking to him. Like kind of. I mean, he could drive off whenever you want, but kind of make him feel like you're fucked up if you do now, because I'm there to. And then that day you came. And I forgot, you said something. I turned, I saw you coming, and I said something to you. And then you said, like, in a joking manner, like, "Oh, you're still mad at us?" Or something like that. But then...
No, I said, "Do we get our Boo Bear back?"
Oh, yeah, something like that. And then we just started from there. Like, it just started his... Because I don't even want to say his anger. That day that it happened, because for the people that don't know, we had a barbecue, and I told myself I have to text him, and then life happens, and I completely forgot, and we were tired the next day and everything, and he had gotten up because he did not come to the barbecue because he had a show.
He thought we were gonna continue.
It was our fault.
Go and show up.
We did not tell him. Yeah. So we take that. We did not inform him. So he had gotten up, got ready. Obviously, he put everything in stuff. And then he messaged us. So I'm assuming...
Yeah, it was like 11 o'clock. Too.
Yeah, I'm assuming no recording.
And we're usually there already.
Brian's like, "Oh, man, yeah, no."
Like, I'm so sorry, man. Forgot to tell you.
So, yes, we could have gone more, especially as friends, and say, "Oh shit!" It just so we take that, But it's not like to end friendships or nothing. But it's just funny to see different reactions.
No, I'll be here to end friendships. Fuck you.
Steve gets angry, but he's not whether he's right or he's wrong. He's not coming to talk to you. That's who Steve is, and that doesn't make him a bad person. That just makes him him. That's his unique thing. But he also embodies a Libra, hard concrete brick head. Ear canals clogged because you can't get,
I think that's because he was drumming. He didn't have any proper ear protectors.
But we love you. It's just, we know how that works. I know. But I'm not going to lie. That week, it was a week, right? The week of him being, the funny things were like during lunch. He would be in the lunchroom. In the paint room. And I'll come up and I'll be like, Steve, what's up, man? You still mad at me? I'm not mad at nobody. I don't know what you're talking about. And then he'll get up and walk away.
All mad.
I'll just be laughing. And then guess what? When he walks away, I give it 5 minutes. I come back out. So. And it irked him. And you could tell it just, this guy just doesn't. But you need that in your group. You also need, it's just.
You need the prima donna.
You need that. You need the pusher of no, talk to me. No, we're going to get through this. We just, what is it called? We complement each other very well. The three of us. And so it's funny. So yeah, Steve, you coming to the next barbecue?
No, he said he's already not. I already tried calling him on that. I was like, yo, so.
Use that paycheck for a flight out here, baby.
He ain't flying nowhere. He's afraid of planes and all that shit. And he ain't going to do it with a train because then he'll have to leave 3 days in advance.
Thursday. Oh, man. And then I just laugh at how he's like, man, it's uncomfortable as shit.
You just take a plane, 3 hours, you're there. No, now you're fucking spending 2 days on a train.
Mind you.
It's probably smelling like a whole thing of ass.
Yeah. Not the train of where you get the bed and the shower. Mm-hmm. No, the basic level.
Like MTA.
You get the chair.
You're probably sleeping next to a bum. If you get to sleep.
And then when you get there, man, can't believe how uncomfortable it is. Why they do that?
I'm going to do it 2 more times before I finally move down here.
And it's he knows the dates he's going. So save up months prior and get the cabin one.
And don't think just because he's not here that we're hanging out his laundry to dry.
No, we
would do it if he was here, sitting on one of our laps because we don't have a third chair.
And we know he watches, but we don't know anymore. Because you said,
looking really professional. I zoomed in a little bit more, so it captures just us and not really that or any wiring.
He better be watching. That's all I'm going to say.
I hope he watches, too.
So
I hope he knows. Well, actually, I got to send him the Blue Yeti.
Yeah. This is how I'm going to test also another person. Trini. You already know. We said it whenever you hear. I know your dad is not, but if you want to, hit us up.
What 20-year-old's going to want to hang out with 30-year-olds?
You're not hanging out with us, but, if you want to get on the camera, please.
We need another guest.
No, he's right. You know what? We don't want you. How about that? Unsubscribe. We don't want that no more. We don't need you.
What? No, I'm not saying we don't. What? No, stop. No.
That's Brian's words. You heard what he said,
I was
right?
saying that, like, without her dad, like, there's no reason why.
No, I know that.
You know?
I know we were not seeing Trinity. So I'm punching you in the face when I see you. She'll kick my ass.
Oh, she will fucking. Even if you forget that you've threatened her and you go, hey, Trinity, how's it going? It's the fucking jab right into the fucking mouth. And then it comes back to you. Oh, yeah, I did make a threat.
I still laugh at her girl. Well,
You already forgot her name.
LB? LB, right? Yeah, Laura Bell. I loved her intro.
Yeah, but you know what? I applaud that because at least you gave us an intro. Steve?
Yeah, Steve, you can't give us an intro. She gave an intro, but
It was cute though. The last one that he was in, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do the intro." You doing it? I was like, "Yo,"
because he's a bitch.
You a grown man. I mean, I was no different. Look at episode 1. Like, it's nerve wracking.
No, it is.
Hey guys, Studio 115. That was my intro, the first one. It's so, I don't know. It's like weird.
No, it's definitely something that you have to build up. You know, it's just, out of us three, I am the celebrity because I do have other YouTube stuff, so it comes like second nature to me.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a loser. But anyways.
Also, you're welcome. I'm wearing jeans today, so you don't have to look at my ugly ass thighs.
Who told you that's funny?
Evident by the man laughing at me.
I can see you doing the other, like,
dude. Like, there was a part where I go like this, and like you can see further up than I was comfortable with, and I was like,
in the summer, we gotta get you a blanket.
Yo, I do want to try out that cooling blanket though. That's on Instagram. I want to see if it actually works because I like sleeping in the cold.
Yes.
And my sister that we actually share like the same AC unit type thing. So like if my room gets cold, her room gets cold.
Mm-hmm.
I like my room freezing cold. And unfortunately her room gets freezing cold as well. She does not have the same layer of insulation that I have naturally of my body. She is not fat, is what I'm trying to say. And, the cold affects her a lot faster. So she's just like waking up every day like Jack Nicholson's character in The Shining.
When he's frozen?
Yeah, when he's fucking frozen solid in that labyrinth.
That's how I have dummy.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, but like otherwise I can't sleep. And
how does she feel though? Because I was reading a study that said I was reading a study that says when you sleep in the cold, it's actually I don't want to just say anything, but there was like some study I remember reading that showed the benefits of sleeping when your body is cold compared to when your body's hot. And like it's just not even comparable. Cold is better for the mind, for the body, and all that. I'll have the numbers next time.
Well, I mean, like even benefits. Like sci-fi, like again, it's fiction. Yeah, fine, but like there's a reason why it's cryogenic sleep.
Mm-hmm.
They're not boiling you in the fucking vat of whatever it is that fictionally keeps you alive for so many years. Like,
No, yeah. That's why it's like the dipping it, the athletes in the ice. You know, like.
okay, you went with something more scientifically proven, and I went sci-fi.
You know, Sylvester Stallone.
You know, in the movie with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence, where he wakes up from cryogenic sleep 100 years too soon.
What movie is that?
I don't remember the name of it, but it was like,
Was it a comedy?
no.
Woke up 100 years too soon. That sounded so much like the underworld.
Passengers.
Oh, I've never seen it.
It's like he woke up way too soon from the destination. Like there was a glitch in his thing. And he tried living alone. He was condemning himself to death, basically, because he wasn't able to go back in. And he started getting lonely. So he basically brought out Jennifer Lawrence's character. She finds out that it wasn't a glitch on her pod. She was manually woken up and basically then condemned to death as well. Because by the time they reach the destination, it'll be like 100 years or something like that. And they'll be long gone. But, yeah.
Sounds interesting.
So it's like a romance horror, I guess.
Okay.
Romance thriller.
Thriller, yeah.
Horror sounds more aggressive than what it is. But yeah.
Thriller. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
It was a good, like, thinky movie. Not really like, sit down and, like, be analytical of a fucking movie. It's a movie.
But speaking of movies, gonna do another one, top 5?
Top 5, sure. I don't know how much time we have on this battery, so...
This is the other Chinese?
Yeah. I'm saving the American one for the last home stretch.
Let's
do one. And then we'll take a quick look at what battery life is left.
Yeah.
Cue the fucking camera shutting off.
You want to start? I start. This was actually Brian's pick. He said comedy movie.
Now, instead of saying like, no, fuck it, because each one is different in their own respect. But obviously, choose one of different, like don't say like, in Naked Gun 1, Naked Gun 2, Naked Gun 3. You could say the Naked Gun series.
And we're throwing all comedy, right? Because you can split
any comedy.
And that just makes the list way...
Yeah, we're just trying to... my first one I'm going to pick is... Okay, I just kind of also said it, but the Naked Gun series. I love that dry humor, dry comedy kind of deliverance that he has, and it's just fucking awesome.
Leslie Nielsen was hilarious.
Dude, he was a legend. Even in like Airplane and...
You ever seen he did a spoof of The Exorcist?
Yes.
It's called Repossessed. Even that one is so dumb.
He was also in that weird one where it was like a superhero movie or something like that with Drake Bell and
I don't think
Kevin
I've
Hart.
seen that one.
It was like or it might have been Dragonfly. But the superpower Drake Bell turned into was a dragonfly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I forgot what it was. Like someone gets like he tries to stab him, or he accidentally would have stabbed him, but the knife bent.
Mm-hmm.
And Drake Bell's like, anyone can do that. So he goes and he's like stabs Kevin Hart's hand. He goes, nope. So fuck dumb.
I know. I can't argue with that. Yeah.
I don't give a shit if you're going to argue it. That's my top 5.
My number 5. It's a combined, because I can't pick one or the other. So they're both 5 for me. It's the Hot Shot series.
Oh,
And the Robin Hood Men in Tights. I have them right there together. Especially Hot Shots Part 2.
oh fuck, dude, it's so fucking good. I can't move. They tied my shoelaces together. Those bastards.
And then Men in Tights is the same shit.
Or the fucking he has the Chinese finger trap. So they cut it, and he's like, oh, I quote that movie so much with my friends. Like we'll be playing like, what's it called? We just got Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's not out yet for everyone, but if you bought the higher editions, you got a 4-day early access. It's just so fucking good, and to quote it, it just matches perfectly. Like there's the one dude that's like having like he's struggling to like fire back and to shoot and save like his comrades. He goes, "Thanks, Topper. Because of you, I can kill again." It's like these quotes. They're like so one-liners, but like they're so dumb.
No, yeah,
that was a good.
I could watch either one, and every time I watch it, I'm laughing, and I know what's coming. I know what's gonna be said, and it doesn't matter. Just that guy that plays Robin Hood in Men in Tights, he's good also in
he's
drama,
amazing
comedy. Like he has a good wide range.
Yeah. He was also good in The Princess Diaries, which is on the list, but take a guess at where it at.
But yeah, pretty cool. So I'll give you my number 4, which I'll just be fast at it because we just did the Naked Gun series. It's just more of them, and then yeah, I put that ahead of the not. But yeah, it's not much to say when yours already went. But Leslie Nielsen, OJ, I mean,
before
he was funny in it. I got to give it to him. Leslie Nielsen's partner, the chunky old one, he's another one that's fucking hilarious.
What could he be doing in the red light district? Sex, Frank? Maybe later.
But yeah, that one's mine.
My number 4, I would have to say the Ace Venturas. Each one were great in its own respect. Like usually with like sequels, you lose. But because it was like a new setting entirely,
yeah.
nothing got repeated. So it was fucking great.
Yeah, I loved you get that. I love part 2 more than 1, but I love 1. Like,
your gun's digging into my hip.
When he does the slinky in the beginning of part 2.
Oh, it was so close.
Can I do it again?
Can I do?
Mr. Ventura, we really must go.
We're strapped for time.
It's okay. Let's do everything you want to do.
So petty. Or the monks that are supposed to be void of like emotions and all that. They're celebrating when
As
he's leaving.
He's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5 is hard with all these.
Oh hell yeah. And this isn't like by like leaps and bounds top 5s. Like they're separated by like sometimes just fractions of before we continue though, I'm gonna swap out the battery because I don't trust and nothing un-American made.
You were at Ace Ventura?
I finished number 4 with Ace Ventura.
That was 4.
Just to continue in the back forth, back forth. Number 3 is it's your number 5, but it's specifically Hot Shots Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Shots, the first one was funny and great, but Part 2,
it's another one like you said. Not many, but the sequel tops
it killed, and it was fucking great.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's a pretty good 3. So we're at no, yeah, that was your 3. Okay. I know you said just like say the whole series. Just for me, it's just 1 and 2. I can't say the other ones personally, so just 1 and 2. The scary movies.
I mean, I know it's your list, and I don't want to. I would argue. I almost said that as well, but mine is going to be up until 4.
Up until 4.
Because it's the first 2 with the
brothers.
With the brothers.
No, the main girl was still there for 3, right?
Cindy?
Yeah, Cindy.
She was up there until I think 4 was her last one. Or 5.
She's awesome. Like, because she's hot, but she could play that dumbass so well. And like that's like a turn on. Like, cause she's I like Cindy. Too bad her career never became
flourished
huge.
after that. Yeah, because she got typecasted into that.
And unfortunately that does happen in Hollywood.
Because they instead of taking the risk of finding a new, range of acting, they'll just ride the coattails of, and not the actor, it's the writers. They're just, we signed this one on. Okay, well, we'll just use the character that she played before because it's easy. We know what we're working with. I loved the one where Kevin Hart came in. Which was number 3, I believe.
I think so. After 2, like I've seen the movie.
It's where they make fun of like 8 Mile.
Oh, okay, with the white guy.
Yeah,
I think that's 3. Yeah.
And then number 4 was
that was with Charlie Sheen, right? Aliens.
No, that was 3.
No, that was 3. Oh.
4 was with War of the Worlds. And then from there, they started doing this weird thing where they're making fun of like Paranormal Activity. Yeah, it flopped. It was like like 4 also was like the peak for me was 3, and then 4 had that curve down where you're just like they're running out of ideas.
But I love 1 and 2.
Oh, 1 and 2 were great.
Every character played it well, especially 1. Like every character played their role.
Where she's at the fucking movie theater, and the killer stabs her, and everyone's cheering.
And
I
then
think they
start
join.
stabbing her. The Pope. I think it's a nut. Like, and Sean always playing the gay role. Like, I don't know why he always went to that. But he loves playing the gay role. I don't know. But yeah, that's my number 3. My turn, right?
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
because you do too.
So, at number 2, and like I said, it's hard because I have a long list of amazing comedies. You know, so this is just maybe comedy 1. Maybe we do another one.
Mhm.
But my number 2 for this one, it's South Park. Bigger, longer. And uncut.
Okay.
Just ridiculously offensive and hilarious. Just everything.
It's funny that it's offensive.
Yeah.
Because it's like you could get offended, or you can just remember that it's a fucking comedy.
And it's animated.
And it's animated too. Like you could get offended at an animation. Do you really want that under your belt? Like, yeah, I got offended at a cartoon, basically.
It's freaking so dumb. Like it was the gay Saddam with the gay devil. When the lights turn off, you hear Saddam obviously having sex with the devil and the devil moaning. It's so disgusting. Like you literally all hear the devil go, Oh man, that movie, I swear. Making fun of the Canadians, the Aboot.
My number 2 is Princess Diaries.
That I never seen.
You've never seen it?
Mm-mm.
Then we're gonna.
I gotta watch it.
Remember how you made me do a review of, Spawn? I'm gonna make you do a review of Princess Diaries.
I think Delmy has seen it. Or I could be confusing it. Is that with Anne Hathaway?
So good. No,
No? Okay.
that's. Oh, I'm sorry. I fucking backed it up. My bad. A Princess Bride.
That one,
Still with Andre the Giant,
Under the Giant, right?
the guy from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Okay, that one I've seen bits and pieces.
Yeah. Fucking phenomenal movie. Through and through.
Yeah, Princess Bride and then Princess. Yeah. But I haven't finished it.
So fucking good.
Yeah. Is it streaming?
I believe so.
Okay.
Where? I don't know. You gotta find that on your own, but there's one part where he's dead and he's brought back to life. And the two witches or the witch doctors, they're like, yeah, his whole body will be numb, but he'll be back. And then it'll wear off. He's just there like a limp body. It's like, all right, that way. Fucking great movie.
And that's your number 2.
That's my number 2.
Okay.
Oh, so I gotta immediately go with number 1.
Mm-hmm.
That
It's so hard when you have so many. That's why I said maybe this is just one, top 5 A.
yeah.
We'll give you a top 5 B and C and D.
Number 1 is gonna have to be Airplane.
Oh, classic.
It's a fucking classic. When just the opening scene of when he's pulling up to the airport and the announcers are going back and forth of which loading zones are for for what, and then they get mad at each other. They're like, no, the white loading zone. Like this catch an attitude. And then the dude gets in the taxi cab wanting to go, and the dude goes, hold on, I'll be right back. Gets out, puts the meter on, gets on the plane. The guy is just sitting there like...
No, that movie's great. It's hard because I literally have 4 or 5 that I want to drop. And I could argue. That's why I toss up, pick whichever, It's so freaking hard.
Yeah.
Obviously we're gonna come back to this because
hell yeah, comedy. Probably with a guest.
Yeah. But for, like I said, for this, you know what bothers you to pick one because you want to pick the other. And like every time I'm ready to drop it, I'm like, oh yeah, but
you can say special mention.
Yeah, but which one I want to make special mention?
Well, special mention just for another list.
It's so hard. I don't know why I said it in that tone.
Yeah, I don't know why either. Really seductive and all that.
I did. I'm gonna go with, just because of the hitting jokes within the movie, we're just also added another layer. And
fuck, if you're gonna say what I think you're gonna say, I should have rewrote my fucking top 5.
It's Don't Be a Menace.
Oh, okay. That wasn't my thought.
It's just the jokes within the jokes, like the posters. And then when you finally read it and you're like, oh shit, I've never noticed that.
The thing that we probably won't even be able to even touch was the fucking store scene.
The sound of the entrance.
I know it's like, oh, you can't. They're geniuses. Were the Wayne?
It was the
Wayne's brothers.
It's
Marlon,
Sean, and the older brother Keenan.
They're absolute geniuses of comedy. They take every respect that they deserve. They are great.
Just the characters they built, and then the other actors and actresses, you gotta give them credit.
Oh yeah, they saw the assignment and they understood it to the T, and absolutely. They delivered. Like
the best friend that's ex gang member and now turned into like preacher / he's just confused. They like the things he said, we can't say them. It's just hilarious. Toothpick. The villain of the movie, he's probably, if not my favorite, my second favorite character in that movie. He just plays it great. like you like him. And he's the villain, especially when he's like betting the money. And then he's like, where he's like, I ain't worried about going to jail, lock me up, throw away the key. I ain't scared to drop the soap. And everybody's like, whoa, no. He's like, You ever like seen soap suds crawl down the crack of no? And then he goes, those was jokes. He does it great. And I'm just like, man, like that's just awesome. That's why I always do that. When I say something and it don't hit, I go, those was jokes. I love it. It's fucking great. But you can't argue Airplane. You can't argue anything. And that's the beautiful part about a list. It's your list. And it could change. Next week, I could have something else, my number one.
It's not a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a series. Boondocks.
The animated one.
The animated one. It's so fucking good. Even if like you like the comedy's not for you, there's sometimes where like the kids just get into like I guess like a fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
And it's animated so well. The fucking fight scene. It's like, damn.
I've seen episodes. It's the young one, the gangster. I like him.
The one with the fro?
Yeah.
Dude,
that's a great The Mask.
The Mask.
You know, it's like I could drop. We all could drop so many, you know.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I love that movie. That gives me so much nostalgia.
Even though that wasn't like true like comedy.
It wasn't true comedy.
It was like
it's like adultish drama. Obviously it's animated, so you look at it, it's like, oh, it's a comedy.
Beverly Hills Ninja. Tommy
Chris
Boy,
Farley.
Black Sheep.
Chris Farley.
Anything he's done,
Yeah.
peak perfection.
It's just The Water Boy.
The Water Boy.
Obviously people will say, you know, Happy Gilmore. And
Of course.
it's like you have
Happy Gilmore, fucking the other one he did, which I'm blanking on the name of it. The one where he is Billy Madison.
oh
Even the one I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
that one I have not seen.
No. They're firefighters and his partner's wife passed away. And it's been like years, so it's outside of the time to like claim the life insurance.
Mm.
So he doesn't get any benefits. So there was like a loophole where if he gets remarried, he gets stuff back, like some of the benefits. And Adam Sandler's character marries Kevin Smith.
That's the one from King of Queens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His character, so that he can get the benefits and not lose out on all the money. And they gotta both pass off as a gay couple. Because there's like this like investigator just making sure. If you think about it too much, you're like, but just don't think, just watch. It was the last of his of Adam Sandler's like funny movies. And then he went on to like serious movies.
Yeah.
Which were like still good.
His later comedies,
Later comedy, no. Later, like Click, I think that one was like a flop. Jack and Jill was a flop.
Jack and Jill was horrible.
Yeah. I think actually That's My Boy was a good one.
Yes, That's My Boy. Because there's also another comedy, Grandma's Boy.
Yeah. which was also
Which
really
is
fucking good. 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some Spaceballs.
I had Spaceballs, The Mask, Don't Be a Menace as like
the cop one, Super Trooper.
oh, wow, how do I forget that? A freaking classic.
One burger for the cop. Why'd you say cop? It's so he doesn't spit in your food. Please don't spit in his food.
Waiting. There's so many good ones.
Yes, man.
I mean, even the turned into a movie because there was a show with Johnny Depp. 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
They were funny.
I think that My Name is Jeff stuck around for too long.
But when they're high and the faces change, that should have me dying.
But they took that from another show.
It definitely looked like
They took that from That 70s Show. When there's multiple parts throughout the whole series where Eric gets in trouble by his parents, and he's got to try to stay like not high as shit. So his parents are like basically scolding him for something something else he did. But he's thinking that it's because he's high currently.
Yeah.
So he's like trying to stay together with it. And like the two heads are like the whole background's like fucking waving, but the two parents are perfectly fine. It cuts back, like the heads are floating and like they change bodies. But like as it's happening, they're like, "Are you even paying attention to us? Dumbass." They're like yelling at him. Ah, fucking it's I mean, there's that 70s show. The sequel did not live up to any of its name.
What was it, the 80s?
That 90s show.
Oh, the 90s.
Like, you think that the cast would have been there? They were only in it for like the first episode. And then it was just Red Foreman and Kitty Foreman watching over the granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of like maybe like Jackie and Kelso showed up for like a brief moment, and then the original cast fucked off.
I had never seen the 90s. Now what lasted? A season?
Yeah, I don't remember. I think
The season is you did bad. And then when they cut you off and not even let you finish, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our top 5 comedy movies. Did you agree with any?
No? Eat shit.
What's your top 5? You know, maybe any of you decide to actually comment. Yeah. Talk about top 5 stubborn asses that don't.
All of them are my family.
That's what makes it funnier.
It's all people we know.
You could be like, typing? Typing?
You ain't typing? Why ain't you typing?
But yeah, that's top 5. And yeah, we could finish it off with the what we
Canceling?
didn't give you last
More.
week because of time restraints
And the
everything.
battery is just fucking deciding to eat shit, so. You okay? Mouth to mouth?
Maybe. I hear it. We're gonna give you pick one, cancel the other. It could be anything.
I kind of did it with
Yeah, baseball
earlier
or
in
football. Which I think you thought it was gonna be harder for me.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you know what? I feel like he's talked more about football, so he's going to choose.
Like if you would have said football or Michael Jordan's time NBA, I would be like, fuck.
But you can't, like, I want to try to still keep it in that realm of balance of like all of the sport or all of the sport, not all of the sport, and then this one
And
really
just
specific.
this great time. Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. Because now NBA, National Bitch Association.
Actually, before we get to that, I was watching a little bit of like the Paralympics. Way better than the regular Olympics. Like, it's amazing. No, I was going to say something and it's going to take away from it. They are amazing athletes. And I'm almost ashamed at the networks for not picking it up and broadcasting it because they are amazing. Like, I was able to catch goal ball, and it's the visually impaired, so everyone's blinded. Like athletes could be just unfortunately blind, but if you have like a visual impairment, you have to wear, like everyone wears these like goggles that you can't see anything. So there's no advantage. There's no nothing.
What is it? What they were doing? Archery.
They did have no. Oh, fucking dick. See, let's put a bet. Who's gonna get us canceled? Me or Galo?
Why would that count? It's just hilarious. Come on, man. Blindfolded archery, get it? But I'm sorry.
And it's basically a wide goal, and you have to there's this ball. You have to. It's got bells in it, so you can hear it. You bounce it in your area, and it's got to get to the neutral zone, bounce, and then it's a live ball. So after that, it could do whatever it wants, which is difficult because bouncing twice, it's already on a trajectory.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Like it's being filmed, and you're like, why is there not a sound happening? And it's because they need silence to hear. Dude, it's so amazing. Like they're like, they listen. You see them just like fucking sliding, and it's like they pinpoint exactly where it is. It's an amazing thing to like watch. Even blind soccer, like, I mean, the anxiety is driving me crazy watching it, but they, again, all blinded. Ball has like bells in it, and like they'll come running and just fucking kick it, and it's like, dude, what if there was someone there? You just gonna take out their legs? Like, that's where the anxiety happens. Me watching it, but like there'll be like free kicks, and like the dude has like they're waiting, right? And then before they take the free kick, someone at the goalpost hits each pole with the metal thing to like tell them where it is to aim.
Wow.
And it's the goalie is not blind or visually impaired. And it's still like you witness this all happen, and sometimes it's an own goal that happens because they accidentally, hit it when the goalie's there trying to pick it up. But it's like, dude, it's like so amazing to watch. And then there is archery, but it's not for blind people. You insensitive prick.
There's comedy.
In tragedy.
But let's do this like this to finish it off this episode. I'm going to ask you serious questions.
Okay.
You can't think. You have to answer.
So it's just an impromptu rapid fire answer.
Yes.
Rapid fire question.
Rapid fire. There you go.
All right, let me think.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Jennifer Lawrence, Scarlett Johansson.
What's the premise?
Cancel one.
Oh, okay.
And you got to take all into effect. You like them, you find them sexy, great actresses, whatever.
Getting rid of Jennifer Lawrence.
So you kept Scarlett Johansson. Good. Okay. Scarlett Johansson, Sandra Bullock.
Fuck you, man. I hate you. I'm staying with Sandra Bullock. Like, I'm keeping her.
Okay. Sandra Bullock, Julia Roberts.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock, Salma Hayek.
Sandra Bullock.
Really? See, I'm only going by looks in that one.
Oh, I'm going by like acting skills.
Sandra's acting, I would have. Selma's has gotten a lot better. But it's so hard for me to look at Selma other than just marry me.
Okay, that's cool. But like,
even though
I didn't know we were being just like fucking tunnel vision, narrow minded.
Yes, that's being very shallow of me. But agree, disagree.
Sandra Bullock. I mean,
no, she's
beautiful.
She is beautiful,
intelligent,
Congeniality.
great actress.
Oh,
I mean, even in her newer movies, she still kills it. Like the one with the one where she's like an author, and like this like billionaire kidnaps her because one of her like
with Channing Tatum.
Yeah. And Daniel Radcliffe is like the villain. It's like fucking hilarious. Like,
no, it's you.
Yeah, no,
it's okay.
But if you want me to be just narrow-minded, misogynistic prick, I could do that too.
I don't know her name, so I'm just gonna go with her. One of her tags: Sandra Bullock or Hermione.
Emma Watson.
There you go, Watson.
I'm still Sandra Bullock because Emma Watson doesn't really have that much of a repertoire of movies she's been in. It's only been Harry Potter, and then like I think Perks of Being a Wallflower, I think was the other one.
Okay. Ready? Sandra Bullock is yours.
Okay.
Hamburgers or pizza?
Oh, okay. Now, see, I thought you were also going to go with Anne Hathaway mixed into one of them.
Oh, shit, I forgot her. Would it change?
It would change.
Okay,
it would change hands at that one.
I loved her in The Devil Wears Prada.
She's a brilliant actress. Like,
I like her.
Like, it wouldn't be like a like I said, it would be a change, like if it was just that. But I mean, like, there will be a struggle of like what takes precedent, like but
I can't believe I forgot her.
Yeah, no, but you did, so
I
eat
did.
shit.
Forgive me, Ann.
Now we are on to food.
Foods.
Okay,
Even less. Just answer. Burger or pizza?
Pizza I'm keeping.
Hot dog or pizza?
Pizza.
Chinese or pizza?
Pizza. You gave me the easy one first.
Mind you, this is only fast food, so that's why I can't go into bigger stuff.
Pizza.
See, mine would have been, I don't know.
Can I hit you with one?
Sure.
Chef Gigi's or Gyro Bar?
Gyro bar.
Gyro Bar or the Dominican place? Leña.
Dominican.
Leña or Rob's Chinese food spot?
Oh, shit. Chinese.
So you gave up Chef Gigi's, Leña, Gyro Bar for Chinese food.
See, the way I looked at it was they have many different delicious plates. But I don't, me personally, I always go with the pernil at Leña.
Yeah, but you could have also gone with the chicharrón de pollo. You could have.
That's what I'm saying. They do have other delicious, but it's rapid fire. Sometimes you realize you messed up, but you got to stick with it. Gyro bar, I went with Leña because kind of have the same concept of you get to order more, but then I canceled that with the next one. I suck at rapid fire.
You really do. That's the second time that you panicked and.
I guess for today, hopefully forgot.
Sorry, it got dark all of a sudden.
So this will be our last recording because apparently Earth is being.
Sorry, an asteroid just Hey, look, it moved out of the way. We're saved.
Yeah. Thank you, Bruce Willis.
Your sacrifice has been duly noted.
Damn, I thought that woman won. I knew I forgot Anne Hathaway.
Oh, that's still bothering you, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Let me see if I could come up with female actresses that would hit you in rapid fire. We're gonna start off with. Wait, I wanna grab a proper like direction. Okay. Selma Hayek or Sofia Vergara?
Salma Hayek.
Selma Hayek or the wife from George Lopez?
Oh, Salma Hayek.
Selma Hayek or the blonde chick from fuck. the one where Sofia Vergara is and
Modern Family?
Modern Family.
The blonde chick.
The main wife?
Oh.
Clara Dunphy?
Mm-hmm. Salma Hayek.
Selma Hayek, Anne Hathaway.
Fuck. Salma Hayek.
Damn,
Just
okay,
because
so you are staying.
I'll get to play with more.
You've reached your limit on talking. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry? I'm. See, I was going in the...
Somebody's going by discography, is it called? Or their resume. I'm going by their resume.
What?
You were going by their history, right? Their movies or
shows that they've been in, acting skills.
Well, Desperado.
No, don't try to save it. Don't try to save it.
But I'm just looking at their resume.
Selma Hayek or Meryl Streep?
I love Meryl Streep. Man, she's amazing. definitely one of the legends in going down. But Salma Hayek.
I knew that outcome, but I mean, like, I didn't expect that, like, shout out.
No, I have to give it to her. She's awesome. And then what she did in The Devil Wears Prada, she took that movie. That movie was amazing, and she just was great. They both complemented each other. Awesome. But I get to play more with Salma. Okay.
So sorry.
I'll hit you with my last one. And if you have one more, we can make that one.
I do have one.
Okay.
One more.
So my last one. Like a game show. Dun dun dun.
Pizza.
Chinese or Mexican?
Mexican.
Mexican or Colombian?
Wait, time out. Sorry. Are we going with food? Or are we going with... Okay. Mexican.
Ooh, okay. Mexican or Greek?
Greek.
Greek, Italian.
Italian.
Italian, American.
Italian.
And just, okay, we know Italian one, but just for shits and giggles, Italian or Ecuadorian food?
I say Italian.
Your phone. Galo, you got me in trouble.
You also didn't say one that... Well, you said...
I missed one again.
Didn't say two that would have
What did I
changed
miss?
it. Japanese.
Oh, shit. Yeah, of course.
Or Korean. You know, that... Either of those two would have been a proper. And then Argentinian.
You know what's so funny?
You didn't even think about Argentina. No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't even
did.
talk to me today.
I thought it in my head two rapid fires ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
is that where you were going to go with Colombian?
Yes.
Like jump?
And it just...
Well, I stay with Mexican because it's street tacos, birria tacos, burritos.
Street tacos.
Fucking, yo.
You could actually realize that's the one I forgot because I said Chinese. You could realize, like, wait, Galo forgot one and he's trying to fill it in. It was Argentina.
That would have immediately... Well, that one would have led to Argentina going up against Italian. I would have folded there. I would have not been able to answer. And not because of bias, you know, I'm half Argentinian. I'm fat, okay? And like to choose one between two great, like one specializes in like cooking meat. The other specializes in flavorful like pastas and like two of the things that are gonna kill me. But like, oh my God.
It is. Oh. Okay. And yours? You caught the last one where I said Italian or Ecuadorian.
Yeah, thanks for that.
It's great food, man.
Ecuadorian has great food. I had I'm not gonna be able to pronounce it right. Chautaflan?
Chalafang?
Chautaflan, yeah.
It's like our version of Chinese.
I think the place didn't prepare it right because it wasn't fried rice. It was like just brown rice.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be.
But dude, the chicken, like I only got it with just the chicken because like, you know, first date kind of thing. You don't really want to trust seafood.
Yeah.
Or shrimp. So, yeah. But
just
it's so fucking good.
chopping gachos, fritada, like man.
The cilantro added into it was great. And then like you had like the pepper strips. There's so much flavor going on there. They fucked it up with not frying the rice. Though.
I can't remember the name, but there's a few good Ecuadorian restaurants in Plainfield,
New Jersey.
Mm-hmm. I think West Plainfield. If I'm correct, don't quote me now, but I think it's West Plainfield because that's where my dad used to live. The Ecuadorian part of Plainfield.
Okay.
There were quite a few as well. Whoa. They have one Ambato bakery there. Because, see, I thought Ecuadorian bread is Ecuadorian bread, right? Like, no. Like, my family, we're from Ambato, which is the mountains. Like, their bread is different to, like, you know, the other. So, they actually have, over there in that part of Plainfield, Ambato bread. And it's just like... Ask her if she knows about the colada morada.
You're gonna have to write that down for me because I'm not gonna be able to remember how to spell it. Oh my god,
that is a staple. No, I'm almost 99.9%. I know she knows, and you have to try it with bread. So good. But yeah, what's yours?
Nothing to do with food, unless you know you're into it. Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman.
Fuck. Shit. Oh, damn it.
Choose one. Hurry up.
Ryan Reynolds
or Rob McElhenney.
Who's that?
Always Sunny. Not Dennis. The other one.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Fuck, I forgot his name. The father, Frank from Always Sunny.
Ryan Reynolds.
Damn, okay. This is a bad part of like starting off strong with Ryan Reynolds, Robert Downey Jr.
Ryan Reynolds.
So you're getting rid of everything Robert Downey Jr. has ever been in?
Yes.
Everything.
I know he's done great. But yes.
Ryan Reynolds or the guy from what's his name? The guy from X-Men. The guy that plays Charles Xavier.
The young one or the old one?
The old one.
Patrick
Stewart, yeah. Sir Patrick Stewart.
Sir
Sorry,
Patrick Stewart, yes.
Uncultured of me. My apologies.
Ryan Reynolds, because the other one has done so great from Star Trek to other movies. Yes, I give it that. But I just enjoy Ryan myself personally more.
Ryan Reynolds or Marlon Wayne.
See, I'm looking at comedy, but then they both have done serious ones that that some might not know. Like Marlon in Requiem of a Dream is just like, whoa, you know, he could do those. And it's so funny. But I've been watching the Wayans Brothers, the show. He's so dumb. Fuck. I'm just going by history and length of me enjoying more. Yeah, Marlon.
Ooh, I got him to come off Ryan Reynolds' dick. Marlon Wayne or Keanu Reeves?
Keanu.
Keanu or the young Charles Xavier?
Keanu.
Keanu or Lawrence Fishburne?
Keanu.
All right, last one. I swear. I'm sorry this is taking forever. Keanu or Samuel L. Jackson?
Fuck, he's been in some great ass movies. Shit. So it's like, which one do I like or which one do I respect? No, I respect both.
Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, how
which
fucked
one
up
do
with
I
it?
respect length of and like impact of different? Keanu, I love you, but I'm going Samuel because of his range. That he has drama, comedy. He has such a range, it's just ridiculous. You can't even get mad at me, Samuel.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Samuel L. Jackson or Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan.
Damn, immediately back on that dick.
All right, you want to play that game? Next week, I'm building. We'll watch the rapid fires. And you got 1.5 seconds to answer.
Okay.
I'm going to build them.
I mean, I did perfect with the fucking fast food things that you were hitting me with.
Yeah.
Burger.
I was kind of surprised.
Pizza.
Well, it all makes sense to when you chose restaurants Italian. I don't think I know any Italian. I don't care to either.
What, dishes?
No.
People? Okay. Cool. I mean, you could have just gone with like the quintessential like Andrea Bocelli.
I was talking about Ben.
Oh. He doesn't watch our things anyway, so it's all right.
Nah, I know. You would think the people close to you would support, right?
I mean, he
I mean,
also
they
has
do.
a baby that he's taking care of, so.
Look, it's simple. We've all done it. All right, take the bottle. You take a little bit of
Rum?
no,
NyQuil?
not
That's
NyQuil.
fucked up. I'm so sorry.
I haven't done this, but you put a little bit of. You put one drop of the when you get itchy. What's that
Benadryl?
one? Yeah, put one drop of Benadryl in the bottle. Out. And then you do whatever you want.
You go make another baby.
I've never done it. I know as funny as it sounds, but I ain't gonna lie. I've known people that have done that. Not like excess, just like 1 or 2 drops to knock them out. So that way,
Yeah, and look how those babies turned out.
It is funny though. A few of them, you could look and be like,
You're a Benadryl baby. Which is fucked up. Don't fucking, like, assume the responsibility of being a parent. Don't
Yeah.
just fucking.
you're gonna have less time, and you got to devote more time to them.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You
wanted
didn't
be a
want to do
parent?
that? Maybe we fucking been
Yeah.
smarter.
Wrap it up. Protect yourself. It is what it is. Being a parent's not easy. No one said
Also,
it is.
I wanna call you out on something. The last episode, you said that something is coming around. People are saying my heart.
Mhm.
I can't find any proof of that on any form of the internet, and usually a trend like that would blow up.
Okay.
So if you come across it, send me the
I'll
link
send
of it, because I, for right now, have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I got you.
And yeah,
No problem, my heart.
you pronounced the T.
Did I pronounce it?
You pronounced the T.
My bad. Maha.
You fucking.
Any last things to say?
No, not really.
Steve, comment. I mean, it's the only way I hear from you. Other people hear from you on a daily.
Yeah, sometimes like he'll call me before we go to bed, and
What the
we fall asleep. Like our minutes are through the roof, though.
Who still pays for minutes? Damn. That's that Florida plan, huh?
Yeah, his sidekick. You know.
You old bitch. But thank you everyone for tuning in and showing support like always. We love you. We joke around. I'm Galo. This is Brian. Thank you for another episode of Studio 115. We will catch you on the next one.
Okay, bye-bye. We love you.